Alright, so yesterday I had the privilege of watching the Minecraft movie for the first time, and I just want to say that I am so happy with how it came out. Also, by the way, there's a few spoilers up ahead, so I would recommend that you go watch the movie first and then come back and watch this video. But anyways, the main thing I really enjoyed about this movie is how stupidly funny it was. I mean, like, seeing Jason Momoa and Jack Black, like, being in the same comedy movie together was just perfect. Like, their roles were great, and the way that they interacted with each other was just even better. The other actors were pretty good too, except for Henry though. I didn't like him. His acting was just like so bland and his voice was really annoying in my opinion. But the CGI was also super good. The way that everything blended in with Minecraft is just insane. Like, I know that there were actual props like trees and houses and stuff. Like, the way that blended in with the background was just amazing. I was super hyped when I first saw like the big shot of Minecraft, and I was just super happy. But speaking of being hyped, my theater was probably the best audience I could have ever gotten. Any single time Steve says something like chicken jockey, the entire theater would go absolutely crazy, and it just felt like the biggest sense of community I've ever felt in a while, to be honest. But something I also want to mention is how there were like these little Easter eggs and cameos in the movie. For example, DAT making an appearance made me so happy because he was one of my favorite YouTubers growing up. So seeing him on the big screen was great. I also heard that Mumbo Jumbo and Afman were also in the movie, but I didn't catch them. But if you did, comment down below where you saw them. There was also the obvious reference to Technoblade, which was great, and also apparently during the scene when Henry was looking into the Enderman's eyes, Steve's eyes were white while everyone else's eyes were a different color. If I find a clip of it, I'll show it on screen. But if that's true, it's obviously a reference to Herobrine, which is sick. There was also a post-credit scene, which I won't spoil, but it was pretty cool. Now, the only thing that I could really say that I didn't like about the movie was the pacing. The way that everything moved so quick kind of ruined it for me, because I kind of wish that the scenes were a bit longer. But other than that, straight peak if I do say so myself. But after watching the movie with my friends, I just kind of thought for a little. I noticed that we aren't kids anymore, and that in a few years we're going to be adults, and that low-key kind of scares me a little. I love the moments that me and my friends made, but the reality is we won't stay little forever. I know this is ironic coming from someone who sounds young, but sooner or later you think about it. Like, my childhood was super important for me, and playing Minecraft was just as a big part of it as my friends. Whether that was watching creators playing the game or myself playing the game, I was always so happy and I was always having fun. So I guess I just want to say thank you to my friends and to Minecraft.